Well, it's time for this morning's Pet on the Set.
Rebecca with the Champaign County Humane Society is with us now. And who is this?
This is Peggy.
She's
Peggy,
a little shy.
She's hiding.
She is. She's a little bit shy, but she is a lover. She's about 8 years old. She's spayed female. She was brought to our shelter in mid-November, and you can see there's a lot of her to love.
Yeah.
But the reason she was brought in is because her previous owners, they moved out of state and they couldn't take her with them. So she came to our shelter, and we're trying to find her a home.
She probably misses having, a family.
Yeah, she came from a house that had multiple cats, so we think that she'd do just fine in another multi-cat home. But yeah, she's a little bit shy.
Well, if you want to see what she looks like, let's pull up her picture that we have so that you guys can get a picture.
Do we have her
Picture?
There it is, yeah.
Yeah, she's a beautiful girl.
She really is. She's just a little shy today.
Yes, and earlier she had her head out just fine.
Yeah,
but
Are the doors closed in the studio?
The
now
doors
she's
are
a little
closed.
bit.
Well,
So,
that's
I mean,
a little bit shy.
She could
Oh, she's kind of.
Guys, we're making
kinda
progress.
walk around a little bit, I guess. I mean, if the door.
Yeah, the doors are closed.
Well,
I don't know. Aaron's
Well,
a
maybe-
professional cat catcher.
It's a situation we've dealt with before.
Many times.
Oh, yeah.
Even in the ceiling once.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Rebecca, obviously there's a lot more of Peggy to love. So maybe
Yes.
we're looking for a home that will kind of look after her dietary needs.
well, so yes, she for health reasons she should be at a smaller weight. She is a bigger cat in general, so she might not necessarily need to be as small as some cats.
Sure.
But she definitely has a couple of pounds to shed, and so we recommend that she be on a special diet. We're feeding her a special type of food at the shelter. So yes, that is definitely recommended, and just playing and things like that would also be beneficial for her.
So just cool it on the treats a little bit as far as that goes.
Yep.
And then something I want to touch on, we've been, seeing a lot of stories about pets left out in the cold. Can you kind of tell us what people should be doing in the winter season?
Yeah, so if you have a dog and you're taking your dog on a walk, I would recommend that you probably shorten your walk. At the shelter, our volunteers and staff typically take the dogs out for about a 20-minute walk. They'll play with them and things like that. When it's really cold like this, we recommend more of like a 10-minute walk.
Okay.
But still, they have that energy to get out, so that means that you should probably take them inside and play with them to burn off some of that energy as well. If animal is outside, obviously we recommend that you bring them in. But if that's just not an option, if you have a garage that they could go in, that's a really great alternative, or some sort of a heat source. So if you have maybe a heating pad that you can put into wherever they're staying, or a heat lamp or something like that. The only thing with that is to make sure that you check the power source to make sure that it doesn't turn off. Because obviously it's not doing any good. But those just plastic houses that dogs can stay in, that's not adequate in this type of weather. Unfortunately, a lot of animals in this type of weather, if that's all that they have, it's not going to be enough, and they could face life-threatening coldness. So.
Definitely something to keep in mind, especially with the wind.
That wind, those plastic walls are not going to do.
But Peggy will keep you warm.
Peggy could, no need for a blanket. she could just cover your entire lap all winter, and then maybe in the spring you can both try to work off some of those pounds together.
So how do you adopt her?
Somebody give you a call.
Yeah, so if anyone is interested in adopting Peggy or any other animals at the shelter, they can come on by. We're closed on Tuesdays, but open every other day, and so just come on by. You can visit with Peggy, and if she's the one for you, fill out an application.
Take a nap, a cat nap.
Yeah.
All right, Rebecca, thanks so much.
Thank you. Well, still to come, we're heading into the kitchen for healthy living.
That's right. Leia's going to teach us if wine is really good for your heart. That's coming up.